If a person never heard about Jesus and therefore doesn't believe in him, do they go to hell? I think Jesus' answer is yes. Yes. Just logically think about this. If never hearing the gospel would give you a free ticket to heaven, why would we ever share the gospel? Jesus said, preach the good news to all creation. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. Whoever does not believe will be condemned. Mark 16:16, I believe. Why would he even say that if everyone in that continent or country or in that jungle, like why would we do the hard work of mission work? And why would we go at all to make disciples if just not telling anyone would end up in the same spot as telling people and saving some of them? Right? Logically, it does not make much sense. This tends to bother people a lot, and I think here's why. Because in modern America, we think that unless someone is like Hitler or a child abuser, they really should go to heaven. Right? Those poor people, they've never done anything wrong, right? They haven't heard the gospel yet. From God's holy perspective, all have sinned. The wages of sin is death, Romans 6:23. What everyone deserves from God is not to be in his presence. Because even people who haven't heard the gospel have done things against their own conscience that they know is wicked. Romans chapter 1 and chapter 2 talks about this a lot. So if this question really bothers you, start there. And here's what I'd say. If my answer super duper bothers you, then go talk about Jesus. All right, I have all the patience in the world for an honest question, but if you haven't shared the gospel with anyone this week, you really don't care about people's eternity that much, right? So, share the gospel. I heard some math once that if I was the only person of the 7 billion people on earth that knew about Jesus, and on day 1, I told the 2 of you, and then on day 2, the 3 of us each told 2 people. Do you know how many, just 2 people a day, how long it would take to tell all 7 billion human beings on the planet? I think it's 22 days. Days. Not centuries. Days, like 2 people a day, and 7 billion could hear about Jesus. So the problem is not God. The problem is we've maybe lost our passion for eternal things. So Jesus said, go, make disciples, be wise, love people, give to the poor, let your light shine. Heaven and hell is on the line, and people need to hear the good news that saves them.
Hey, it's Amber L.B. Swenson. You might remember when my podcast, Little Things, was right here on Grace Talks. Or maybe you've never heard of me. Either way, I want to invite you to listen to Little Things, which is now its own podcast. We take a look at little things and little ways that we can change our thinking to know and love God more. So please check out Little Things wherever you listen to your podcasts.